Yeah.
PrettyBoss Podcast.
DjDark Syde.
It is not Dark Sky. It is Dark Sky.
Oh, my bad. Not Dark Sky.
Dark Side.
There you go. ShayBlayze in the house. Special guest. Got a special guest.
Yes. So excited.
Introduce yourself.
All right. Lo, can we cut down the... Thank you.
Time to cut it off.
That's Lou, our sound guy. Lo, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
What up, everybody? It's your girl, DjDark Syde.
You already
And
know.
your girl, ShayBlayze.
And...
There is Cole.
Oh. And...
Musicbydoc13.
All right. And we are doing the PrettyBoss Podcast, episode number 2.
We're sorry, but J-Star couldn't make it tonight. She's feeling a little sick.
I feel
So
this.
She a ghost
feel
today.
better, J-Star.
She's a
We love
ghost.
you, but I know she's watching the live. So
Yes. Hola. Mira, we made you a cup, but you're not here. But we made you when we thought of you. So anyways, guys, like I said, PrettyBoss Podcast, episode number 2. He introduced himself, but we should really do the honors.
Yes.
Shay, do you want to do the honors? She's such a super fan.
I'm a fan.
She's a
I
big
really
fan.
am. This is my, try to introduce him.
Yes.
When we did our show, I remember when you won, I called you Music by DOC. I was like, DOC.
Department of Corrections. no, that's definitely.
But I was thinking West Side back in the day with Dre. He had the, I think he was an artist or a producer,
DOC,
Yeah.
So that's what I thought of. I was like, oh, that's cool, but it's not. It's Music by Doc13. Right?
Yes.
All right. So what's up? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doc13 in the house. You already
We're
know,
glad
man.
you are here.
Our first interview
Yes.
for our second podcast.
This artist of the month, so please submit your music to
PrettyBossCT
Podcast.
at gmail.com if you want to be featured on our podcast and you want to send some music for our consideration. We are going to have an artist month where we just show love to Connecticut artists, New York artists, Mass
Massachusetts,
artists, whoever want to
whatever.
drive up to Hartford CT at an
we
undisclosed
don't care.
location for a podcast.
Undisclosed.
We had an undisclosed location somewhere in the city of Hartford, Connecticut. No one really knows. It's just this black hole. And we've got
We're not
Wi-Fi,
gonna
so
tell
that's
you.
great. Black hole with
Weird.
Wi-Fi. Whoop, whoop.
We're here.
So you want to go right into, we've got our guests here. Should we go right into it with him?
Yes, I think we should. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to. Unless
No.
you got something more important to
No,
talk
he's the
about.
man of the hour.
don't know.
I've got
You wanna
notes.
talk about something
I've
more
got notes.
important than the artist.
Nothing.
Do that.
Nothing.
I see you got. So wait, let me first. Can I start?
Ladies first, I guess.
Are you not a lady?
I'm listening.
Okay. I'm just curious to know one thing first. Well, first, tell us where you're from.
Yeah, where do you rep? What city do you rep?
I don't really rap. I don't really care about rapping in the city to be real with you. But if I would say Hartford because it's where I first came. But I got a lot of love for the East too because I play a lot of baseball there too. And football and stuff like
Oh,
that. I
interesting.
mean, I don't really care. That's why I don't really care. But right now I live in Farmington. So
Oh, okay.
You got it. Yes.
Farmington in the house.
People usually do that. Okay.
Sometimes you need to. It's still getting a little crazy in Hartford.
So what I want to know, this is like the first thing I want to know about everybody. And I know it's crazy, but I want to know what your sign is. Wait, don't tell me though.
I knew she was going to ask
I want to.
shit.
I think I'm going to do this with every artist.
I swear.
Because I want to know.
beware.
Don't tell me. I always want to guess.
Oh, my
I'm
lanta.
going to guess wrong.
Let's
I
see.
always guess
Let's see if you.
wrong.
Let's see.
But I keep thinking either a Virgo or a Scorpio. No. What are you? Wait. Do you want to guess?
I'm going to guess, because you are ambitious, you're Capricorn.
No,
What are
damn.
you?
Ooh.
I'm a Leo.
I
love Leos.
Okay.
Moving on.
Got fire sign in the building. Okay.
I swear I knew you were going to ask that.
Because
how,
that's
how
my
well do
thing.
I know you?
I'm gonna start off every artist that way
Okay.
because I need to know everybody's.
Okay, Shay asked her
So every
question.
artist,
Okay.
everybody that come here, every artist, they're gonna know that question.
Yes.
They know.
I
Yes.
knew your birthday. All right.
All right. So obviously a little bit more about Doc13. We mentioned in our last episode, in case you didn't catch that one, he won our Blaze the Mic showcase.
Yes.
So we selected his music out of, I don't know, 150.
Yeah.
No, sir.
We'll go with that number.
Like $150 submitted their music to be a part of our awesome special showcase. And out of all of those $150, Music by Doc13 won.
Yes, but let me tell you something. All those artists were really incredible. It was
They
really
were.
hard to decide.
I agree. It
But-
was tough.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Oh, okay. So, one of the things I want to mention about your music is just, which we always say, I sound like a broken record too, your versatility. We have sat down and listened to your YouTube, which is Music by Doc13 on YouTube. We've sat down and watched your YouTube, and we've just seen you like flip up your styles and your flow and like everything. Even utilizing like the raspiness in your voice for Text Me Back was just like, bravo.
But that's one thing I love about your voice is the raspiness. Like, that's why I love Jim Jones, because he has that gritty voice. So that's one thing I love about it. Go ahead.
Yes. So, so my thing about your versatility, obvious question, what were some of your musical influences? Not just favorite rappers, but going back to childhood, did you have like a musical influence, inspiration? Were you in choir from 6th to 8th grade? Like, what got you into music when you?
To be real with you, my mom was everywhere with music, but a lot of like salsa, like merengue and stuff like that. But I think we really got in tune with it when we moved. We was living it was a period of time we was living in East Hartford. My aunt was dating like this young dude that was rapping, but he only rapped in Spanish. So to this day, like we try to remember the verses and whatever. But it's so funny though, cause the way he was rapping, like you felt the hunger. So we all really started rapping in Spanish first because of him in the sense. Well, for me in the sense, but then when time went on, just throwing English there, I was always versatile. Like just hearing music because I played baseball for AAU team, and then I played football as well. So I got to really see like both sides of the world when I was growing up. So my music, I think I was hiding all of that by just doing rap music for all these years because it was a period of time when I went inside a church and I only stuck to rap music. But when I left the church and I went through my little things, I was like, you know what, I gotta do something what I like. And I just basically showing people what my playlist sound like.
Oh, that's what's up. What's up? Real quick, when you say going to church and rap, did you like do Christian rap for a little bit?
You can
You got a
I love Jesus.
I don't hide that, man. that changed my life for the better and like
Yes.
and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I love that. Oh my God, you learn something new every day.
Yes.
Did you know?
I didn't know.
Well, now you know.
Well, that's very interesting.
Okay, very interesting indeed. All right, you have your next question.
So what I want to know, I'm going to ask you a two-part question. What famous person would you want to collab with? And also, what local artist would you want to collab with?
Okay, I like both of them. Famous? I don't really know yet because I kind of like upcoming guys that get famous or females that get famous in a sense. Like I used to like Bryson Tiller before he became who he was in a sense.
Okay.
So I don't know, but like if I have an opportunity for what I'm doing right now, I would definitely try to link up with like Bruno Mars.
I knew you were going to say that.
my God.
And I can see that.
One of my favorites.
Like
I can totally see that.
The
Okay.
Weeknd,
Post
the
Malone, one of
Weeknd
my
definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you trying to stay in that genre? The newer?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think I feel more comfortable in it. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
don't feel like I really have to, cause I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like I'm private too, but I just don't care musically.
Yeah.
Musically is just what makes us come together in a sense, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, like I feel like that's what I like doing. So until there's something else come up, I would like to model and shit, loose and what.
Oh shit.
He
That's
wants to
what's
be
up.
a model.
I see it.
They gonna start booking your beard and shit. Oh, I'm gonna book your beard, man.
All natural products.
As you can see, people at home, he grows a full beard.
Yes.
There's no patchiness. It's very luxurious.
So if you wanna book the beard, let me know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So who's the CT artist you want to collab with?
I got a couple. So I already did one with Donzo P. Which that was our Sundance. Shout out to the whole camp too. But that's a team that I wanted to collab with, especially him, because I feel like he's versatile, and nobody really got to see hip hop side, and then when we collab in the Ocean Blue.
I was gonna bring that up. I have that on there. That's one of my favorite songs from you.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
But I think once I like vibes and I like energy too. So it was a good energy with them. But I think my next one right now, like I definitely feel like I want to do something with Chris Webber.
Oh, okay.
But like local wise though, I would definitely want to do something big with. So Hartford Poe definitely.
Yes.
Even though we did a lot, like one thing, but I want to do like a big record with him.
Okay.
Right.
Just because I feel like he really speaks Hartford sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And reminds me of my nights in Hartford. So definitely Hartford Poe. But damn, there's a lot of dudes I look.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Somebody tell Chris Webby and Hartford Poe, please.
That boy, he got a good heart. He be moving though. That's what I like. And like he just like in his different, you know what I mean, his different lane in the sense of like I don't really care what's going on. Like you can hear it in his music, you hear his struggle.
And he's been doing it for a long time, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
But that's why I think I like him in the sense in the music lane because I have seen that. You know what I'm saying? So like I always speak highly of him, especially in the city of Hartford.
And what about Gov Mag?
Gov,
yeah.
And my boy Wes.
Yeah, I saw you shared him today. I was like, ooh.
Didn't Gov Mag? Did he win?
No, that was Praise Beats.
Oh,
he
I get
won
people
one of
confused.
our old
First of all,
showcases.
shout out to the guy West, the Gov Mag.
Yes.
The guy West actually was the one who shot the one of our videos that we got set up for. Text Me Back, and we got a lot of multiple videos coming out for that too, just to entertain the crowd differently. But those are my guys, man.
So do you know Praise Beats as well?
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, to me, his style's a lot like Gov Mag's. They're both very lyrical. The beats that they choose. I think Gov does his own beats, doesn't he? Yeah.
He does I think every day he posts something like
yeah.
He doing
And
something.
yeah, I've been peeping it. So shout out to them because they're actually really, they're great. And I feel like they're not, they're like kind of underrated for a local thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't hear about them so much out here, but I see them doing
100%.
things
They've
outside.
been doing that for a while. They've been even when I met Wes like 10 years ago, bro. Like we built this like relationship and shit, and then like we like lost communication, just like different phones or whatever. But when we reconnected, it just felt like it never happened. Like we never really, you know what I'm saying? Cause like these dudes and both of them are the same. Like I feel like they move the same, but they just have a different heart, bro. Like they just really don't care what everybody else doing.
Yeah.
They probably are the hardest one out.
Yeah.
But you know what? We know we are. This is what we're doing. And we're actually about to do a lot of work together too. So it's crazy.
Oh, great. I'm very interested.
Excited.
Those are my guys.
Yeah.
Especially my boy Wes.
Well, he's excited. I can't wait to hear it.
So speaking of a bunch of like new records, let's talk about the one you just came out with. We hosted a listening party that you won from our showcase.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades.
I'm on some other 50
She's
Shades
so
of Grey.
dirty. Where your mind at?
You know what's funny? Me and my girl were talking about that last night, but 50 Shades of Doc.
Yes. We hosted the listening party for 50 Shades of Doc, and we were already a fan with Text Me Back, which we're going to play later on in the show, a little later on in the show, so you guys can hear the music for yourself. But yeah, the listening party gave us a list of 10, maybe 13 songs.
I was vibing.
And we were just vibing to every single one. I mean, I have my top 5, obviously. But, I mean, I was like, man. So this guy's radio ready. So call the radio. Let them know. Musicbydoc13.
That's the
He's
thing
next.
with you. Like, that Text Me Back, I can hear it on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
She sings it in the shower.
Well,
She got an
in my
earbud.
bathroom. I actually did while I was putting my makeup on.
I know it.
I played the song, and then I played Ocean's 13. Ocean Blue, whatever. I always mess that up. I'm like, why do I keep calling it 13?
Girl.
Okay, Ocean. I have it written, too. I had to write it down because I'm like, why do I keep calling it Ocean 13? Because of your name.
But I do have a project called City of Goats, Ocean 13.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm like,
we released, I think, in August of 31st of last year.
oh, you already released that one.
And that's the one
Okay.
that has like Donzel P and a couple of upcoming
It has the
artists, too.
Ocean Blue song in it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's why I'm confusing it. So talk about your new one.
So I got a new single that's gonna come out on Sunday on the 13th.
Okay.
It's called "You Ready," in the sense of just like everybody had a one night stand in a sense. So this is more of like well, I'm not, I'm just not promoting it. I feel like everybody sometimes, you run into it and have, changed their one night stand. But this was more of like I took it from the movie's angle. And I kind of wanted to play that, like how it would be in my life, especially with the relationship I'm in now. So I played that in. I mean, she loves that song. She go crazy.
Oh, that's what's up.
I like that song. The I'm Ready one?
Yeah.
That one's dope too. So when is the EP dropping?
So the EP dropping, man, it's been when they say it's a trial, it's a trial. Everything is done, everything is mixed, everything is mastered. It's just, I think, waiting for the right date. And I think I want to drop probably somewhere in April. Like, I just want to be like something, like, I just feel like it should be like a spring moment.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
I definitely can feel that because the vibe of at the listening party felt very, like, I just want to be in my car with the windows down and just listening to this. So I get it.
That's what's up.
Anything else?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a shit ton of questions. But, like, on a side note, before I forget, because I am Dory, when you mentioned you're a very private person, he doesn't let anybody tag him on Instagram, tag him. I think he had to fix his Facebook. Not on Instagram.
No, he did. I tagged him today. I was like, oh, it worked.
that night when you told me, I was like, oh, for real?
But then it went back, like it kind of reverted back. And I'm like, what the fuck, yo? So fucking private for what, yo? For what?
You can't be that private
You
as
know?
an artist.
No. Listen, I only mess with Instagram because I only know how to mess with Instagram.
Okay.
You need an admin for your Facebook, bro. We gonna help you out, though. We got you. So I heard a rumor, a vicious rumor, that you don't write your lyrics.
I don't really.
So how do you make music if you don't write down lyrics?
Just dance to it.
You just dance to it? All right, so talk to me about your process when you've written all these amazing songs.
Yes.
Talk to me about, like, step one, or what you do. Process.
Step one, I try to find a beat that so it's however I feel in the moment. So whatever song you hear, I must have felt that way, that time or whatever. So it has to be like, I don't know, I have to feel the beat anyways, in a sense. Once I get there, I try to like not think about nothing because I feel like I distract myself more. And then, I especially try to be super high, guys.
His views.
I'm big.
Join the club.
A lot of artists do the same.
So I try to zone out in this sense, and then I don't know, like I just go whatever comes out first, or whatever a feeling comes out first, and that's why the singing was so crazy because I was getting that more, in a sense, and I was like, yo, I don't know, I'm gonna just lock in. So I literally just sometimes I do a half a song off my head. And then I'll go back and just play that whole half and then figure out the rest when I go in there. And I punch in if I have to, but I just go line by line. Everything is rehearsed. So it's like I try to like focus on every line because I'm trying to always paint the picture, I guess.
Is that mostly with the singing or the rap? You do the same?
The rapping too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could freestyle if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But not like, see, and that's the crazy part, because I tell people, yo, tell these dudes I don't freestyle, because I really don't on the spot. But sometimes I be saucy. I be going for hours. My boy. But it's just that.
It depends.
I'm just I just like going with how the moment feels.
Okay, got you.
That's what's up. Real quick, let me interrupt. Let me do some production stuff. Let me move this closer to your mouth because you are whispering.
Oh my God.
His voice is so deep. And actually, let me switch out. Can I switch out microphones?
Yeah, because this is...
That's doing this beep, beep, beep thing, and I'm not trusting it. We'll give it to Dottie. All right.
Is this one on?
All right, get closer to his mouth. There you
Pause.
go.
I'm
There you
pausing
go.
on that.
Yeah,
These
pause.
nuts. Anyway. All right, that's what's up. So you are motivated by your emotions.
Yes.
And that's where your creativity comes from, which is most people and most songs, but like you really do it great. I don't know how else to describe it. Like shit, I got emotions. I ain't over here writing good songs and shit. The hell? Like it takes more obviously than just emotion. So tell me about a time where you got discouraged from music and you just outright stopped. Did that ever happen to you?
Yeah.
And then 2-part question. What made you dust everything off and get back up and do the motherfucking thing again?
Oh man, they're gonna hate me for this one. It actually happened my few last years in the church. That kind of made me just say whatever the music because of the way the house church that I was going to was receiving me. In a sense, I felt like they were still viewing me as a street guy and not giving me the opportunity as the leader I was. Because they gave me those titles, you know, in a sense. So I felt like I kind of got discouraged in a sense because, like, yo, damn, how my own house don't bring me in for youth events and they're asking me to bring everybody else in when everybody around this whole state is booking me. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like weird. So, you know, whatever. So I felt like maybe I'm doing something wrong and I let go of the whole music and just try to just focus on teaching the youth. Whatever, and then I kind of had my crash in a sense, and I was like, you know what? Y'all not even doing half of the things y'all sent me to school for, so deuces. If I'm gonna chill with fake dudes, I just go back to the street and chill with fake dudes.
No, I feel you. That sucks. So
I never left church. Like, you know, we didn't grow up in church. You know what I'm saying? I just went back to my ways. That's what I always pointed out to.
No, I feel you. Well, I'm glad you got back from that. I mean, you're telling a story that a lot of people tell, just the community in churches, how they're judgmental still and they can be a little fake. And people take that as a representation of, you know, my man Jesus. You know, the fault and blame goes to him. And it sucks because people will go back to their old ways and they'll turn their back on God. All that stuff. So it sucks. Stop being so fucking hypocritically Christian, please. I'm a Christian and I don't judge.
Yeah,
Look,
I don't like the
I got my
judgmental
brouhaha.
ones. Yeah, like she accepts me. I grew up
Yes.
Muslim, but I don't believe in religion. It doesn't mean I don't believe in God. I just don't believe in books and man-made books, I guess. That's how I feel. Like I don't, because to me it's like, how do I know? You gotta show me. I believe in things I see, and being spiritual and being psychic, I see a lot of things that goes on beyond this world, you know,
behind the veil.
and you know, and like I've said before, I see dead people and I see the heaven and I see the hell. So what my parents taught me, that hell you're gonna burn, I know because I see it with my eyes that you don't burn. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I only
deep.
believe in
That's
what
deep, though.
I can see.
I feel you.
That's
I'll have to debate with her in private
because
about
she
all
doesn't
that.
see what I see. But
We
we've
gonna have-
debated many times.
I know.
But
It's
the
we're
fact
gonna
that-
just let it go.
But the fact that she accepts me and I accept her for what we believe in, it's fine.
Exactly.
You know? And I'll always say, call your Jesus. We need
Always.
it right now.
I got a flat last night. She's like, Jesus. He came through.
I'll call him sometimes too. Call her Jesus.
I know, that's what she says. Call your Jesus. He always does. He comes
Yeah.
through. He comes through.
And that's the thing. Like, I see it with my eyes that her Jesus comes for her. So I'm like, if that works for you, I love it for you. You know, it doesn't work for me because it's not what I believe. So for me, it's my universe, my God. It's my inside, my inner, you know. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I
But
can see both sides though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
can see, yeah. That's why I don't care what you do. Just don't judge me.
Yeah,
for
I'm totally
what I
not
believe in
judgmental.
me. Yeah.
Jay's the whole Wiccan.
Yeah, we're all three.
Just the Trace Amigas. And we're all weirdos. All right. Do you have another question for Music by Doc13?
Did you want to start his music so we can take a break?
Oh, yeah. Can we take a little break?
And then,
so you
because
can-
then I have a lot more interesting questions for you. So this
Lou,
is
can you
what do
play
we
the
play?
music?
Lou, what are we playing? Text me back, or what are we playing? All
Oh,
right.
text me back.
This is one of my favorites
She sings
by
it in the shower.
Music by Dr. I do it while I'm doing my makeup. Okay.
Yes.
All right, take a break.
Just a little short break.
Why
Yes.
don't we show our shirts real quick?
Oh, real quick. Oh, yeah, definitely. So, as you guys know, we've explained before, this shirt right here was inspired by Raekwon,
Yes.
Incarcerated Scarfaces,
Peace, Connecticut.
East Connecticut.
So, that's one of our shirts. I did bring another one, but I don't see it.
It's right there.
Okay. And then for the ladies,
For the ladies.
we got our Pretty Boss shirts. And what does that say?
I don't know. You tell
The
me.
definition of a pretty boss
Pretty
is
boss.
a lady who's attractive in a delicate way, business-minded, slays, and does not play.
I don't play.
Okay? So that's our definition. So if you guys want those shirts, hit us up.
Yes, please.
They'll be on prettyboss.net.
PrettyBoss.net.
Could do that.
And this is original. If you see this came straight from the top of Shay's dome. So if you see a reproduction,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah. No. F that.
Whatever. I'm gonna find
Dome.
y'all.
Shay's dome and then her. What?
Oh, my fingers, my
Her
design,
finger
my
design.
brain. Yes, I'm the design. She's the brain. And together we are going to take over the world.
Yes. We're going to be billionaires. Fuck a millionaire. Fuck a
Ba-billion.
billionaire. We're billionaires.
Billionaires. I'm gonna get all the jewelry. I might get my body done.
I'm
No,
not
sir.
That's a discussion too.
Yeah, but we have to have it when Jay's here.
Yeah, that's fine. But real quick,
real quick.
if I was to get anything done,
Oh my
it would-
gosh.
what do you think? I already told you, right?
No.
My top lip. I really hate.
Oh yeah.
I just want a little injection.
Just a little bit of filler. You know, in the makeup tutorials they draw
Yeah,
it
I know.
on,
I
and
used to do that when I was younger,
it
like
looks
all the way up.
same. Oh wait. Okay,
Here we
text me
go.
back.
Text me back.
Text me back.
Music by Doc13.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you made this one.
You say you're broken, shattered like a glass. You kept me waiting. You say you'll be back, but you're lying in my face and you're telling everybody that you out here all alone. I tell you that's okay, 'cause I probably find somebody and she probably keep me to her own. You don't even text back. You don't even say hello. You don't even text back. You don't even say hello. Hello, how you doing? I wonder what you up to. You don't even leave me 3 dots. Hello, how you doing? I wonder what you up to. You don't even leave me 3 dots. I know you're grateful. Things I did in the past. God knows I want you, but he knows I won't chase your ass. 'Cause you're lying in my face and you're telling everybody that you out here all alone. I tell you that's okay, 'cause I probably find somebody and she probably keep me to her own. You don't even text back. You don't even say hello. You don't even text back. You don't even say hello. Hello, how you doing? I wonder what you up to. You don't even leave me 3 dots. Hello, how you doing? I wonder what you up to. You don't even leave me 3 dots.
Just want to go live on my page too. We're gonna play another song though. What song is this?
This one is called You Ready?
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
I tell you why you worth it, 'cause you like to work like me. Tell you why you twerking, 'cause you like to be around me.
Don't bitch, you ever
Don't
heard?
fight it, should've come around one time. I tell you tonight, I might be yours. So don't act so shy now, 'cause I could take you to my house and I could show you what I'm about. We could try to role play, we could try to fall even blame it on you. Even if I fall on you, all I wanna do is hold you. We could try to role play, we could try to foreplay, but I'm more 50 shades.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
You're ready, I promise you one day, yeah. You're ready, I promise you one day, yeah.
Dope bass you ever heard.
And you know what to do, and you know what to say, especially with an ass like that, make a nigga wanna bounce back. Fuck your only fans, drop 100 bands, I could be your only man.
Diamond Style Production.
You're ready, I promise you one day, yeah. You're ready, I promise you one day, yeah.
Dope bass you ever heard.
I love that. That was awesome.
I can so see myself at a convertible driving around. I need a convertible first.
With a green screen.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. What was that song called again?
You ready?
You ready?
Yeah, that's the kind you just,
ready.
right? I'm a little ready too. It might be the alcohol that I'm not sipping on in my dark side tumbler. But I picture myself just wearing headphones and just the beat, the melody, everything is just so soothing. And then you all nasty on it, talking your nasty shit. But with your voice, who's singing? Who's singing on there?
That's all me.
Look at that. I love it. I love it. Lord have
Yes.
mercy.
So, I have a question. How did you get your name?
Music by Doc.
Yes.
It's funny how earlier you called me DOC
Okay.
because I don't know. I grew up listening to Pac a lot, so I like Dr. Dre. I used to like the NWA, so DOC they're from out of there.
So you know
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, DOC.
She gets it.
So Music by Doc came out really just trying to mirror what Dr. Dre said when he said Beats by Dre. So now I'm kind of want to mirror that in a sense. Well, this is my music then, so it's music by me in a sense.
Okay.
So that's kind of like where it all came from.
Where's the 13?
So talking about church, right?
Oh, shit.
Right? It's Jesus Christ with 13 letters.
Oh, nice. I love that.
You definitely made her a fan with that.
Super fan in the house. That's what's up. Okay. Great question.
Have any more?
Do I have any more? All right. What do you think you need to take your music to the next level career-wise?
The right source. Because I don't feel like I'm looking for a label to reach out to me.
Okay.
I'm more looking for a partnership for people to take me and help me.
Like the right team.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, for them to know that I have a team
Yes.
and respect that. You know what I mean? Like, just knowing that I work with certain producers that nobody knows.
Yeah.
And I don't care if nobody knows them. Because they make this sound. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially, like, with me and my brother, I think we have like a great relationship, me and Luigi. So it's more of like I gotta take him everywhere with me because he makes like 90% of my music. So like even when we're not like like making music actually in the same studio, I already know what he's gonna say or what I need to work on. And then when we actually are working on projects together, it's in the sense of like he takes that role, you know what I'm saying, like an A&R role in a sense. But for me, it's just more of like they have to understand that I already have what I have that makes music by Doc13.
Mm-hmm.
But how you going to help us get better, though?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and it's all like, I think I just want to just build relationship and let's just make it. If you want percentages, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But let's do this together.
I feel you. I'll be your DJ forever. We go all the way to the top.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Luigi.
You have to say it. Go ahead.
No, we were just having conversations and junk like that. But my manager's saying he was the one who kind of brought it up. He was like, "Yo, man, I don't know. I kind of like DjDark Syde." Yeah, man. So definitely, shout out to Smitty on that. And me and my brother, we just talking about that today. It was like, "Yo, bro, worst come to worst, bro, like that, bro. I just don't feel like messing with nobody." And just rock out with what we doing in this sense.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Because it's not really about like a lot of people chase like the names and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did this with this, and that. And I'm like, so what? I just rocked out a whole venue with such and such. And you don't care who came in. You know what I mean? But
who else can rock out a venue like DJ Dark Syde with 50? Nobody wants that pressure.
I might. I do. I.
Do whatever. I always tell her that.
That's what's up.
And
Yeah.
she got another one coming up. Say that one real quick, right?
Oh yeah. Kid Fresh's birthday.
word.
I mean, I haven't
hear
seen a
about that,
flyer
Kid Fresh.
yet with my face on it. But rumor has it he's gonna be having to showcase himself, much like G Money's.
Like 50 artists.
Maybe 22 artists. Maybe. It's a good suggestion. That sounds like a comfortable number for me. But if we do 40, then fuck it, we do 40. I got you. So
They will be right there.
yes.
We hope that. Can you tell the DJ?
Yes.
No.
She's gonna intercept all the COVID for me. I appreciate you. That's what's up. But speaking of just your brother Luigi making beats, did you make that last beat, Lou?
Oh, no. Oh, the one who made which one? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you ready? That's Diamond Style. I met him. We built a relationship through BeatStar.
Okay.
Actually, I met a couple of producers in there. But Lou is on that album, and we didn't show Lou's song on the listening party because there was 4 songs already guaranteed that we didn't want to show people. And then 2 songs. So 2 out of that 4 we showed, which it was You Ready and Text Me Back in a sense.
Yeah.
But the other night, y'all gonna hear what we got.
Oh, I'm excited. I was like, Lou, show me how to make beats, Lou. He's like, learn music theory. I'm like, music.
But it's crazy though, cause we're currently we're currently working on sign a lot of stuff, but working on sign right now, and it's like crazy. Like you would have never expect Luigi to do this. Like you would never expect that type of sound. Like we just doing something different, man.
That's what's up. I love that. Yes, I like
That
different.
being said, shout out Millie Entertainment.
Shouts out to Millie Entertainment. Yeah.
Hiding over there today.
In the corner.
Didn't get his cut, so we don't want to be on there. So I have a question that I debate since 2013.
Is that off? It's all right. I'll fix it in editing.
Oh, it was off the whole time?
Yes,
I'm going to say it again.
Say it again louder for the people in the back who didn't catch
out
it.
Montreal Huff, because what him and I always discuss on Facebook is about the support in CT. What do you feel like there's a lot of support out here, or what do you feel? Because I have my opinions.
So I do have my own kind of opinion. I like this conversation. Actually. I think no, because we're searching in the wrong areas.
Okay.
And yes, there is a support if you find the right area. So in that sense, I feel like a lot of the hip hop game, and this might be major key, but I feel like a lot of people in the hip hop game just focus a lot on the streets because what our inner circle shows us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you tough, you nice, but we never really get out of our shell. Like, we don't even go to Newington and perform, you know what I'm saying? Or we don't even go to Groton and perform because we feel like it's a different, I ain't doing with no band or nothing like that. But, shit, you go by the shoreline, all they playing is trap music. You know what I'm saying? So people, I think they focus on just trying to see if we could get it out of the hood and up. And I felt like, you could keep trying that. I'm not going to knock that. But it's hard because everybody has their own opinion. If you lead that and don't care about opinions, then get money when people are paying to give you opinions. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like for me, it's a two-way street depending where you're fishing at.
Go ahead.
So how can people support you? Where can they find you?
So I'm heavy on Instagram, Musicbydoc13. Yeah, you can even Google me. You can find out my little history too on church.
I'll be reading that.
And my bio speaks about it too. I'll make sure I'm clear about that. But yeah, Musicbydoc13. You can find that every single platform, like on Pandora, on iHeartRadio, on Apple Music, Spotify. I'm actually trying to work on certain big playlists right now, so I'm trying to figure out some numbers.
Okay.
And yeah, I might be on some big, playlists though.
That's what's up.
So yeah.
So I want to go back to this debate.
Oh, shit.
What I feel about the support in Connecticut is, I've discussed this many times again, is that it's only the artists supporting artists. And half the
100%.
time with the shows, these artists leave after they perform. So first of all, that's not support. Okay. I know with the events that we throw, I like to say, if you leave the event, you're disqualified.
Facts.
Because I don't think that it's fair that people have to hear you and you don't listen to other people. You know what I'm saying? That's supporting. But not only that, I think what artists need to focus on is actually finding fans that are not artists.
Real fans.
Okay.
Organic stuff.
Yes, regular ass people that like your music that want to come to the shows.
And I think that's why I say that. That's why I say we get so stuck in staying in the hood so much. And not trying to downplay that, because I'm from it.
Yes.
But it's more of like, yo, it's enough. It's only like 4 or 5 of us telling us that. You know what I'm saying? But we could go to like a bar or another club out there and freestyle or do whatever you want to do, and people are going to give you more of that praise because you're not even, like, they don't care. You know what I mean? They don't know anything about you. And we get so stuck with our circle opinion that it always be artists on artists, supporting each other. And
Yeah. So what you gotta do is try to find those fans that are just regular people. How do you feel that you can do that though?
I feel like I got a plan, man. I got a plan for this for this upcoming year, and I'm saying shorelines because that's where I think I'm heading. Okay. Because you know what, we just got to do it like New York do it, right? People just go to Times Square and do it. You know what I'm saying?
What New York does is New York comes to Connecticut and blows up.
Yep.
That's what New York
And
does.
steals all the Connecticut
Yeah.
fans
Like
from the
Young-
Connecticut
like Young
artists.
M.A.
Yeah, like
Young-
French
But
Montana.
they show love, but
50.
nobody's coming out of here. And that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like you gotta clean up yourself too, in a sense, like just musically. Like I don't really care how I look. I want to make sure I look as gritty as possible singing "Text Me Back." You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who I am, showing my colors in a sense. But for me, it's just like musically, we gotta sharpen up. You gotta make music. People are just used to this 8-bar hook and 16 verses, and that's it. Go back to the same thing, but nobody's ending the song. Nobody's creating music. Nobody's actually putting time on this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like.
And they're not investing in their craft either. You definitely have to invest, and you got to find the right people to work with you. Like, really sit there and know that you are a star. If you don't manifest that into your craft, then what's the point? Okay, so you got to act like I'm the shit. I don't give a fuck if I live in the hood in Hartford. Like,
Yep.
I'm the shit.
That's it.
I got a manager. I got this. I got that. I got my everything done. Like, you just got to have everything organized and walk like you're the shit. Like you made
boss.
it. You made it already. And that's what people don't do. And you also can't be accessible. Like, people can't see you everywhere. That's one thing that a lot of artists do. Like, it's always the same shows, the same artists, the same show. You just can't do that. I think sometimes you got to be lost for a minute and then come back like, oh, where was he? Like, me as a fan, like, I can be a literal fan. Like, when you performed at G Money's, I was on the stage. Yay! Like, that's how I am, because if I like your music, I go hard. I get excited when I hear, oh, shit, he's going to be at this show. I want to go, you know? And I've been like that for years, and she knows that about me. Like, I get excited. I want to see this specific artist perform, and I'm going to go to that show because he's there.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Or she's there. That's why I go. So that's what we need to do. Just get more regular people, and
We need to book
support.
shows
And
on the shoreline.
you also need to get out of Connecticut.
Yeah. Take a look.
You got to get out.
I seen a few artists once they leave Connecticut, they had just they blow up, they grow their fan base.
Like
Mills
Mills,
Cochran.
yeah.
Mills
is
Cochran
doing- Mills.
went to Florida and he blew up. Shouts out to Mills
That's
Cochran.
millions of bars.
And he's
Yes.
from Hard Hit in Japan. So, shouts out to him. Who else have we seen?
I also love what Annoyed is doing.
Oh no,
Ugh.
Yes. We're going to try. Annoyed. We're going to try to get you on the show, Annoyed.
Coming on this show because
You're coming.
when my parents owned a grinder shop, I started making burgers. I made hip hop burgers. Okay.
So
They were
yummy.
dope. They were dope.
Veggie World.
Yes. I made Veggie World. Shout out Veggie World. I made hip hop burgers. So I made like the Big Pun, the Biggie, things like
Okay.
that. And then I made local artist burgers, which Annoyed was the Shepherd's Pie because he has a song called Shepherd's Pie. So I made a shepherd's pie burger and he came through. He was excited. That's when he was just out here.
Yeah.
He was excited. So he owes me one, Annoyed.
Yes.
You got to come here. But what do you think of him?
To be real, bar for bar.
Yes.
Right now. I mean, Sholey too. No, he's nice.
Yo,
too.
I've
yeah.
seen Sholey. Yes.
Jeez, I know it right now. I think it's hard. It's hard to be on the track with him.
Yeah, no.
Because
He's
You
hard.
gotta come with that.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm not really, I mean.
He's very
if
lyrical.
If we do a song, it'd be like a
Punchlines.
feature, whatever, but we ain't going hard. We're going
You're just going to sing.
He'll be the Drake of the song.
We're not going bar for bar.
I say this because he went hard on Sway. Like,
Yo.
I seen him on Flex, but on Sway, he was a different monster.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
been
he
on
had to,
Flex
snap
like
for a little
two,
bit.
3 times, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
on
that's the-
Sway, I
yeah.
saw him on Sway, too.
But like, I like him
He's
as an
crazy.
artist. I feel like he had that song.
Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky. I feel like that was the song that was gonna take him like out of
I
here.
thought so,
You
too.
know what I'm saying? That's the shit that kind of you see the CT.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the fact that he represents CT. So what a lot of artists that I know, like, Jagged Edge, 2 of them are from
yeah.
Bloomfield.
Yeah.
And they went out to Atlanta and never said anything about Connecticut again, which I don't respect, even though one of their songs was my wedding song. But whatever. I just love the song. But I don't respect that. I feel like, what's wrong with Connecticut? Yo, we have a lot of great artists out here. We have artists that can spit bars like crazy, old school, new school, whatever you want. Great dancers, poets, everything. We have a lot of, what do you call it? I don't know the word, but we have a talent is the word. We have a lot of talent out here, and I feel like a lot of people out of Connecticut feel like, oh, Connecticut, you're rich. No.
They don't see that.
Not really.
Y'all don't know us out here because we're not that rich, and it gets real hood out here. Okay,
sure
we don't call it
does.
Homicide Hartford for nothing.
Horrible.
Okay, so that upsets me, but yeah, I love the fact that he represents Connecticut and everywhere he goes. So to me, that's dope. Would you be an artist that would do that?
Yeah, you gonna just forget about us?
No, definitely. So even my brother could be a tester of this. Like to be real with you, it's funny that I don't want to leave Connecticut. That's why I'm trying to prove a point that you can make something in Connecticut. We're just looking in the wrong areas, right?
Yes.
Because I feel like I just want to get the whole New England a thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have Mass, we have Rhode Island, we have Vermont, and Maine, all that area. But it's more of like, yo, we really like our own land. If y'all think we bougie, then we're gonna be bougie.
We be
ourselves.
bougie.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Homicide bougie.
But it's kind of
Whatever.
Like, but I kind of want to show that, like, you know, what I mean, like niggas like us, we make it out. Nigga. We could have boats. We
Yes.
could be in yachts too, and
Right.
still freaking, let it
Yeah,
loose.
because wait.
Like,
So why are you guys hating on us when your goal is to be on yachts?
exactly.
Well, we're already on yachts. Like you think.
I was
You
on
know
the
what
yacht
I'm
last
saying?
week.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're already on the yacht. So why you mad? We can't be rappers.
That's funny.
So yeah.
All right. So I definitely want to have like Annoyed on the show, and I want to see how he built his fan base organically.
Yes.
Because he definitely has gained like a huge following, and I would like that recipe to share with everybody on our platform. So
But I do think what helped him a lot was getting on the radio, because not only was he in Connecticut, I was hearing him in New York. I know he was in Atlanta. Like I actually heard he was popping with that one song. And I feel that way about Text Me Back. Like I feel like that song, I can hear it on the radio and everybody loving
man.
it.
Come help me, man. Y'all know, we got a team. Come reach out. Talk numbers.
Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, any song can be on the radio as long as you pay for it to play.
And that's what I'm saying in a sense.
That's that local thing. I think once out-of-state radios pick things up, it's a little different. You know, like maybe they heard it. I don't know.
Yeah, they can pick it up, but still, most of the time, people are still paying for it.
Even if they're paying for it, you're paying at the right slots, especially if it's New York and it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what
some
I'm
of them
saying?
give you packages, though.
Yeah, they
We
still
seen
gotta
a
pay
couple
for that.
Packages that was offered to us, too.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that. Like, we'll play you around the 12 o'clock, area, but we just don't.
No, that midnight area,
Yeah.
that's not worth it.
No. Or they give you, like, because it's like a whole layout.
Yeah, you gotta do the ride at 5.
Yeah, but the ride at 5 costs like 5 bands. I mean, yeah, it's expensive because I used to do radio in Florida, and I mean everything is packages. Anyone can have their song on the radio. They just have to pay for it, which ties me to my next question. As far as like spending for your craft, spending for your brand, how do you feel about that? Like a lot of artists will be like, I'm not gonna go to a showcase and spend $20 to perform. Like, why should I? So that
I guess you get what you receive.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you receive what you get in a sense, because if I have to pay, man, we got a story, quick one. Like, you know what I'm saying? My first time coming back into the hip hop game, my first show was in New York City, going in around the Statue of Liberty. Right?
Wu-Tang.
Yeah. So our first show was like more of like they didn't give us a mic, they didn't give us anything in a sense like that. You know what I mean? So we performed like next to people so they could hear us and stuff like that.
Oh my God, that's funny. Did you have to pay for that?
No. So in a sense of like, that's crazy. That's my brother like Suge, man. Y'all better chill.
He's like Suge. Really?
Nah,
you so quiet, Lou.
You know what though? He just knows what we have, yo. Y'all gotta understand. So they told us that to show up, y'all good, blah blah blah. When we showed up, we had to pay. We had to tell them that we were performing. We had to tell them everything because they didn't know anything. So I say from that first time, I had to pay my way just so everybody could hear my music. So if you don't want to pay for a showcase because it's $200 or $300, then bro, nobody's gonna hear it, bro. Because I feel like when I got into it too and started doing shows with G Money at the beginning, like 2018, 2019, I was more of like, it was $200 a pop show, you know what I'm saying? But we built kind of like a relationship where he was like, yo, he sent me out to Atlanta, and I did like 3 shows out there. When I came back, he still respected me, and I did more show off that, but I paid at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And people got to understand that, like, you got to pay for your way out. It's not easy. That's why the word says that, you know, you carry your own cross. Your cross, you bear that. You got to pay for that.
Well, it takes money to make money, right?
Yeah.
That's all. So what kind of expenses, since becoming, you know, real serious about your music, what kind of things you got to pay for?
Oh man, you got so we did 2 projects, City of Goats, Ocean 13, right? And then we're in the middle of dropping this one, 50 Shades of Doc. And you got talking about like license of these beats, getting permission, if we do like samples and stuff like that. But just and then you gotta get the right package. So sometimes you gotta buy out these beats. So you're spending, these beats are like $2 to $3, maybe $1,000 or $2,000. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta try to look, cause and BeatStar, fun fact, nobody know, like you could have an exclusive right, but they still own 20%. So you got to figure that part out too. So now we're in a position where we know what we're dealing with, so we negotiate now. So, because I don't really care about like, yo, I gotta pay you out when we could just be rich together.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So I saw on Instagram you did a little performance for Styles P.
Oh,
How was that? 'Cause
I love Styles P.
He's my favorite from D Black Locks, whatever.
Yeah, I grew up. We grew up on that.
Really? Because I feel like you're always high.
Yeah, because it was vendors too, but they all had edibles and stuff too. So
Oh shit!
it was dope. But
Okay.
so going in the studio was pretty dope because before Shane became my actual manager at that time, he got the privilege to stay for 3 more rounds. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like whoever came in after me. So when we showed him the music where we lined up, like he didn't say like after the first song he stood up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to DJ Big Mike.
Oh yeah, Big Mike.
Oh, Big Mike. Okay.
Big Mike. Hey, Big Mike already had it queued up.
Okay.
He was already like I felt like when I walked in, they already knew what time it was in a sense because it was, and that was all rap music. Like I ain't show no text me back.
Yeah.
And but I had those songs already kind of on
the
the
cut.
Yeah. But like
On the low.
it was so crazy because he really when he stood up after the first song, like this is like one of our idols. Like we grew up listening to the Locks. You know what I'm saying? Like Money, Power, Respect, all like everything. Like just knowing just like yo, one of our favorite rappers just told me that I'm hard.
Yeah.
That's
That
what's
I
up.
don't gotta worry about. And he said, "Yeah, you hard, kid. You hard." And for me, it was like, that's what's
That's
up.
yeah.
Like I'll take
Like
that.
record that shit.
But the reason why I brought my boy Sam up is because he was able to see the other artists, and he was like, "Yo, Doc, I'm telling you, bro, it was different. They ain't get that same. It was hard. They got
Yeah.
that. Take
So
a
were you
picture.
nervous?
I was super nervous.
Did you want to throw up? Because that's how I be feeling.
No, I think when I got in there, I felt like I was too hood.
You felt gangster.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm in like space right now. This is where I wanted to be.
You got real gangster for a minute.
That's
Okay,
so
D
funny.
Block.
Nah, we grew up listening to that, so that was an honor, like being in there.
And how did you get to do that?
Oh, so that was a funny story. One of my mans had a ticket to be in there, and he kind of gave up on music at that time. And he was just like, yo, I'm just going through my little phase. You take the ticket.
Wow.
And I was like, bet, I'll take that. And I was already ready.
That's Jesus.
And where was he at that you performed?
We was in Bridgeport.
Oh.
That's
It was
what's up.
Bridgeport. Yeah, it was in
Okay.
Bridgeport.
And why was he there? What was he looking for?
So he was big. So Big Mike had this like a listening studio session with Styles P because 2 months prior he brought Jadakiss,
Okay.
and Jadakiss was supposed. I was supposed to go to that one actually, and something didn't go right that we didn't end up going. So when we ended up going to Styles P, there is just basically you just pay for 8 minutes and you just have a session with him. You listen to your track and you critique and you build with that.
Oh wow.
And
That's
then,
dope.
but to have like the whole room rocking and you could like see that, I was like,
Studio
bro,
was full, like, we walked in,
there's people behind us too, like,
He had mad people with him.
Yeah. Oh, like his entourage?
yeah. But you see
Okay.
these people like in love and hip hop, and
Oh,
all
shit.
that crazy stuff, like, but like
Rich Dollars was there. Full.
Not Rich Dollars.
dollars,
Not Peter Guns.
not dumb, not
Please.
But it was a dope. It was a dope vibe though, like just understanding.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, okay. So I knew right there. I was like, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing, but they don't know exactly what I'm bringing. Yet.
Right.
That's dope.
That is dope. Oh,
I
I
want to
love
meet
it.
Styles P. I'm jealous.
Me too.
And Jadakiss on that Versus, man, with Dipset. Woo!
Oh shit.
He did not fuck around.
That was exciting.
So-
Shay doesn't miss a verses at
No,
all. Ever.
I love. Well, I'll miss like the R&B. I don't really care for that, but
Yeah, Big Mike doing something right with like the Locks and State Property. I wish that was
yeah.
a versus.
yeah,
Yeah.
State Property. Hell yeah. All right. So one more thing I wanted to address. I don't know if you had something.
No, because we are over an hour into our show.
Oh, so we're done.
We're
Can I just
we
talk
can
about one more
we
thing?
can talk about one more thing.
I need to talk about one more thing. Okay, before we leave. So you have a song that I was listening to. Okay.
In the shower.
I'm not going to tell you which song it is, but it was really hard. The beat was hard. Maybe I'll tell you after, but I don't want to do it on here. The beat was hard. No, because you'll know. So the beat was hard and everything. You came in hard. It was so dope. I was like, yes, I love this song.
I know what
And
song she's
then you
talking
had
about.
a feature artist that I was like, trash.
I know what song you're talking about. I saw the whole video.
I was like, yo, he just killed
The whole
you
vibe.
know what I'm talking about? No, we're going to discuss this after because
In private.
honestly, I don't want to, disrespect anyone.
No.
People love to do their thing.
Yes.
I'm all for it. But what I want to discuss and let other artists know is you got to be careful with who you feature. Don't just put your boys or whatever on a track just because it's your boy.
Your third
Because
cousin.
what? Yeah,
Twice
my,
removed.
yeah,
Yo,
because that's my
yo.
brother-in-law, whatever it is.
That's
Like,
crazy.
don't do that because you
Nah,
could
not
have the
really.
hardest track and then someone will come and ruin it, and it makes me want to turn it off and be mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you guys are laughing and you know what it is, so you already knew that, and you still did it
Yes.
because
You spent
why?
all that money on that video.
It was a business move, and and I'm loyal to my word. You have
Okay.
my word no matter what. But it was also a business move. It was like because when I was starting, and this is before, you know what I'm saying, I'm at where I'm at today in a sense. I feel like I had to strategize to try to get, a certain, I was like aroused to the crowd, like okay, this dude's coming in. Why he keeps popping up with these dudes. But, you know what I mean? I just try to utilize what I had because I didn't have anything. You know what I mean?
But you had you.
Oh,
And,
true.
and I think that just goes back to believing in who you are and you don't
Facts.
need anybody.
Facts.
Because
And
he
I
done
learned
fucked
that.
up your shit.
Nah,
She mad.
I was mad. Ask her. I was
She
like,
is
what
mad.
but fun fact, there is a different version to that.
to that song?
And it's-
You cut his ass off and it just ends right there.
yeah, I will be surprised when I hear that.
I wonder if it's the
Crazy.
same song. Like,
Yo,
if
that
not,
song-
then he got two trash features.
That song is so hard. I hope he don't got two trash features. Most of the songs I heard was great.
Nah.
It was just one feature. So what
I
I,
hope
want to
it's the
tell
same
you,
one.
artists, is please don't have your boys, your
Yes,
brothers,
yes.
your whatever she said, cousin, second, whatever the.
Yes.
You're gonna
Who
get-
cares?
You're gonna get what you put into it. Trust me.
Yeah, that's why
and you know
Jay-
what? It's more of believing in yourself. You really don't need these feature artists. Just like, my favorite artist in the world is Nas. And when he came out with Illmatic, he did not need any feature artists. Yeah, he threw an AZ there, but didn't need shit. And he wrote that hip hop Bible, period. He changed the game on
Facts, I
his
agree with
own.
that.
So you need to believe in yourself so much to know that I don't need this.
You don't need no
business.
feature.
Bullshit. Okay.
That's what's up.
I just need a DJ.
I got you.
I got a DJ.
Present. And I'll be the accounted for.
I mean,
All right, one more time real quick before you turn up the music. Where can we find you?
you can find me on Instagram, Musicbydoc13, or you could just Google me, Musicbydoc13.
Yes. All right. Well, that was a great show.
I
I'm
had fun.
excited.
Yes.
Had a good time. Thank you for being here.
I want to thank y'all for having me, though. Thank
Yeah.
you for always having
Definitely.
my
Of
course,
back, support,
absolutely.
Love is love.
Always.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Definitely. So, just a quick reminder to artists: if you want to reach out to Pretty Boss, and if you want to get on the show, if you want to be interviewed as thoroughly as we interviewed Mr. Doc13 here, hit us up at prettybossct@gmail.com.
Yes. And also go to prettyboss.net and order them shirts.
Order some shirts.
All right. We love
We need
y'all.
money. I got a shopping addiction. I'm buying all the vinyl.